Hey, Bob.
Taking it up the butt is for the devil.
Taking it up the butt is for the devil and porn stars, baby. It's not natural. I think I'm more of the idea guy.
The idea guy. What do you mean?
Like, I feel like for me, like, I have thought that thought of like, dude, what's all the fucking fuss about butt play? You know, it's crossed my mind. But dude, I would never. I don't have the thing in me to fucking act on it.
Time out. I gotta you're gonna have to elaborate on that. Like, what do you mean?
Well, you know, yeah, I've heard all the things of all the rage that's going on of people in the public be like, yo, anal play ain't that bad, you know? And I'm like, I don't know. It seems like
you want your
no, not me. Not me. I would be the pitcher in this scenario.
Oh.
Yeah. It's crossed my mind, but I would never. It's something that's like, it seems intriguing, and I would maybe try it. I'm sure Natalie's not down for it at all, which I'm good for, because I don't even think I'm like, if we were like, she gave me the green light, I feel like I would just not enjoy it. I think it's more of the fantasy. Like, it's something that's taboo. That's like that. Like, it's just, and then if I actually do it, I'd be like, this ain't all that great. You know, I'm scared too, because, you know, it's the poop hole. You know,
it's an outie, not an innie. I think it's the idea that most of it is going to be like a no. So then once you're just told no, then you're curious.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I think that's a big part of it. That's
all I think that it is, really, is that it's just it's just the no, you know? And then once dude, the girls that actually do it, like, if I don't know how you could live like that, dude. Like, actually having regular anal intercourse. That's got to destroy your the way you poop. Like, can you even hold it in?
I was going to say, maybe it makes it easier.
Well, I'm sure it makes it easier. You're right. Less effort.
Listen, the one thing that it seems to be odd to me was, for most females that I've ever known, that seems to be like not a regular basis, as in like a daily thing, as in going to the restroom.
Yeah.
I did not know that was a thing. I thought everybody was just like, no problem. You know?
Yeah.
You got your couple times a day and it's good to go.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
But that's not always the case with some people.
That's true. No, dude, I can go multiple times a day.
I'm 2-3 times.
Yeah. Dang, really? Regularly?
Yeah. Morning and evening for sure, sometimes lunch.
If I'm eating like how I should be eating, if I'm not eating like horrible crap all day long, then I'm usually a once in the morning. And I'll get it over with, and
that's it. You're good for the day.
Good for the day. But if I do have something that will upset my stomach, then it's like, yeah, I gotta make extra trips. You know, especially as you get older too. You can't.
It amazes me hearing the people that can, like, they don't go for like 2, 3, 4 days.
Really,
that can't be healthy at all.
You know, people that like they can't do it in 4 days. That's pretty crazy.
I don't know if it's a regular thing though.
Yeah.
For them.
That can't be.
But like,
dude,
to me, that would be like, after.
Are you eating
after
okay?
one day? I would be like, something's wrong.
Yeah. I think for guys too, it's like, we need a little time in the bathroom.
You think all guys are that way?
I don't know. I think all family men a little bit.
Right? All
I think
family men. It's go time. It's quiet time.
Oh, those like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it is.
It's the gals that go to those places that have like the bowls and they're like, that's what every guy feels like. Peace.
Dude, it's so great. We have scented candles.
Homemade.
It is pretty good, dude. Yeah. I think I'm just, so going back to anal thing, I'm just a chicken shit. We can wrap that up. I just wanted to wrap that up.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Dude, did you hear about the Tom Segura freaking divorce?
I don't know the details. I just recently found out that they were going to be going through a divorce, which is the strangest thing because don't they have a podcast? Him and his wife have a podcast together, right?
Yeah, but I never really listened to it regularly.
I've never listened to it, but I knew that they did have a podcast together.
Dude, early on, YMH, dude, like when they had like Bill Burr, they had like they had some great guys.
YMH, is that what it's called?
Your Mom's House is their podcast, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think they even made their own kind of like networking, producing podcast type of thing where they now hire other podcasts and they'll put it on their platform.
Maybe not so much anymore, but
no, actually, I think they're still going.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
it's a living for both of them as long as they can keep it business.
Dude, they have done that podcast for so long, and I think they have so many fans that on both sides that they're just so loyal to them. I think they will be okay either way. Like I think
they've been doing that for a really long time.
Oh yeah, dude, it's been probably close to Rogan years.
What?
Yeah, dude, they've been out there. That's why it's so surprising to a lot of like normal podcasters
people who
that
know them.
It's like, dude, these guys they were like the perfect comedian couple because every comedian.
Was she a comedian?
Yeah, she
was.
Well, and it's probably less because of the kids. I'm sure that's why. I've seen like one of her thing maybe in like the recent two or 3 years.
Tom kind of blew up in the last like 5 years, right?
Yeah, it doesn't look good for him because I feel like a lot of people are, and I don't do that. I don't judge on any side because I don't fucking know the story.
Yeah, you don't know the details of it.
But it looks so bad because he's such a wealthy guy and he blew up, and then he's such a dark humor type of guy that there's so many clips of him saying that he's like, yeah, as soon as I blow up, I'm gonna trade you in for a younger thing, you know?
Oh, really?
And it just doesn't look good. I just feel bad if that's really like, because I do that all the time. I say a lot of things that really can sound horrible, and I don't mean it one bit. But if something were to happen and then people see those comments afterwards,
right?
Then
they're taking all those years and combining it to like within the last 24 hours. These all were said.
They're like, all along you were like that. So that was your true colors for real. And it's like, dang, I don't know, maybe it's just me doing the guy thing because he's a guy. And I'm going to be like, I'm fucking, every time my wife comes up with like a story of like one of her friends has a little split or they're doing something and she's always on
drama.
She's always on the girl side. And I'm like, yeah, but what'd she do? Yeah, but what what happened?
Playing devil's advocate.
What led up to that? Yeah. So
that's okay too.
Yeah.
I mean, although I will say that when you play devil's advocate with me,
yeah,
you get a little tense.
It depends. It depends on the topic and it depends how you're doing it too. Mm-hmm. You know, it depends how serious it gets. Because it also depends how close it is. Because if it's like a real, if it's like a real close.
So, do you know any of the details of it?
I don't know any of it.
Oh no.
So
you don't know if
details.
Any one of them cheated or if they just said like we're just gonna call it quits and split normal or like cordially or any of that. Nothing.
They only recently, so they were filming their podcast for like months when they've been separated. And so what happened is they'd have one host and they'd have like a guest with just one person there at a time. So I think that's how they're doing it. And then recently, the last 2 weeks, last week it was Christina. She came out and with her guest, she was like, before we get into it, I'm just going to address, what happened. And so she kind of gave her story.
So there must have been like some rumors spreading. And then
a lot of it was like, I think a lot of it, she was like, I just hate seeing the team, don't pick sides, Team Tom or Team Christina, or don't think he's an
so there was it was starting to get out there already.
Dude, just the comments I've seen, which I hate doing that because I don't know if it's just my little bubble or if it's actually the full world. But in my little bubble that I saw on my screen, they were shitting on Tom a lot, dude.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, what a fucking asshole because of those comments, and it's like, it's a podcast, first of all, and I could totally see myself. I'm just so empathetic that I can see myself in that position where it's like I say things here where it's like I just said it because it's funny.
Well, and half of things blowing up and getting out of proportion is the confrontational comment.
Yeah. Well, just think about like even now we're a young podcast, not that many episodes, certainly not as many as they have.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone were to look back at all the comments I probably said about Natalie or anything dealing with her, it's probably not looking great. Because you actually love your wife. You know, it's like, I love her to death.
Like her?
But in real life, I'm a whipped boy, dude. Nah, dude, I'm a freaking alpha. I ain't getting whipped, dude. Ain't nobody whipping me. Just kidding.
Alpha or butt plug?
Hey, that's a good business model. We should QYB butt plugs.
It's going on a t-shirt.
Oh man, it's just that was a crazy thing. All I know is that apparently when it came out, they were like, it's a mutual thing. I mean, it sucks because I was going through it and it's like, man, that really must be horrible having to do that bullshit. Like, let's address this to the people. You know, I would just hate being in that position because it's already a shitty divorce. It's already a shitty situation. You're going through it. And now you just have to kind of say the bull crap, fake things, you know. They're like, hey guys, you know, this is we're mutual. And I don't know if it's real. I hope it is. I really, I guess I don't care. But I mean, it seems genuine, you know, and I do a little bit.
I will say, like, I mean, that would suck. I mean, it's obviously not a podcast that we really care too terribly much about, but imagine if it was.
We care about marriages, though. You and I, like, when we hear someone's married, we're like, okay, that's something. That's a value, you know, right?
Yeah.
That, you know, we can relate to a lot.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, you just don't see marriages last for long term anymore.
Mm-mm.
You know, it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like it's valuable. It doesn't seem like it's worth fighting for anymore.
Yeah, now it's more
so
like
you're always rooting for the marriages that last.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But where was I? I was gonna go with something else. Popped in and out of.
Yeah, I mean that's true though. Nowadays, dude, it's so.
I guess I was just where I was going with was if you enjoyed a podcast, for instance, their podcast a ton, that was like a podcast that you really looked forward to, and then they're breaking up. I could see where people would be really distraught about it because, you know, that was something that they really enjoyed. And the first thing that you're going to think of is like, well, shoot, that's over with.
Yeah. Well, can you because you know how people get with like sitcoms like in the past where they would be like, oh my God, I know you from that show and I'm such a huge fan. Podcast, this is like the first thing where you're actually getting to know the person because you can't I guess you could, but these guys are putting on 3-hour-long podcast episodes. And it's every week, and even maybe sometimes multiple times a week because they have multiple podcasts. And it's like you get to know these guys a lot more than any other time period that we saw people on our screens. You know what I mean? Like you didn't go back when you were a kid seeing a movie on the big screen, and you're like, "Oh, that guy is freaking awesome in this movie," but you really didn't know how he was.
Yeah,
you know. And this was that, and this was like so many years of that. So people could I could totally see people getting so attached to people that have, you know, these podcasts for so long.
Oh yeah, it's easy to do, and especially if they're likable people.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm sure that's a debatable one for Tom because he reminds me so much of my older brother, where he just has that sense of humor where he just gets viewed like such a jackass because he has that, you know. He just that sense of humor that, you know, it's a little dark and sometimes in the most inappropriate ways I
may not watch him enough to really catch all of that because every time that I watch his stuff in comparison to some of the other comedians that are out there, I don't see him being like super confrontational. Sometimes he sees stuff that's like he just notices some stuff and then just blurts out kind of what we would all think.
Oh, dude, I freaking love it.
I must not watch enough of his stuff.
Yeah. He had this one bit about being like a first class, getting bumped up to first class. He's like, because he would always fly airplane and coach for regular. And then as soon as he got bumped up to first class, his attitude would be so snobbish. Oh. And then he'd be like, no. Whenever I get bumped up to first class, someone tries to get in, I put my hand on their chest. Like, no, this is first class. It is just, I love that. Like, that's funny to me.
He ups his ego.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he is. He's like he plays into that role of being an egotistical guy. And I can just,
Really?
and maybe he's, all right, maybe I'm giving him a lot of leeway. I don't know if he's playing a role or if that's actually how he is. To me, those guys that are on that stage that are comedians, they're all just doing acts. And so they are really good about this works for me and this is what I'm going to lean into.
Yeah.
You know, and so I think they exaggerate a little more than what they really truly are. And maybe, I mean, I'm not saying that's all the time and all the case, but I feel like most of the time it is. Like if, you know,
There's got to be some of it though. It is going to still be their personality to some extent.
yeah.
I mean, some of it is obviously going to be just out there, but
I mean, it sparked from somewhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
got to have somewhat of the foresight of being able to think ahead of some of that stuff, and it's got to come across as somewhat of a not necessarily belief, but mindset, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're right. Yeah. It's like you said, it's coming from somewhere. So it's like it's part of you.
I guess you give props to the people who have the capability of playing both sides. Being what we call devil's advocate, but essentially being able to play the mindset of both characters.
I'm trying to think of like an example. I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm sure there are. I'm sure like you probably see that with people that do like Adam Ray that do impressions.
Yeah.
But they're just that's a little easier because it's not.
I was going to say Chris D'Elia, is that his name?
Oh yeah, that guy.
He does a fairly good job of I wouldn't say playing both sides, but like acting out both sides. You know?
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah,
I think we just watched something. What was it last week over him? And his laughter is pretty intoxicating.
Man. Yeah,
I could see it also being annoying for some people.
Dude, I think he would be bigger if it wasn't for that. He had like an issue with talking to like underage, or maybe they were close to being underage, but they actually weren't.
Oh, really?
And I don't know if that's true or not.
You're just putting it out there,
dude. This isn't a freaking fact. This ain't ABC.
We're not gonna fact check it or
right.
nothing. We're just gonna say it.
Trump ain't coming over here to sue me, dude. This ain't. I'm not getting slandered, or I'm not slandering people, or I don't know. You just have to, if you're a news station, you just have to tell the truth, right? Is that the thing? If you say a fact, if you're a news station, you're.
You think that's the case? Because I don't believe you got one news station that says
true.
one thing and another news station that says the other thing, and it's just like neither one of them's telling the truth.
I've probably watched like 43 minutes of accumulative news time in my whole life. Like
get your news from comedians.
I mean, it's like
they're sitting over there. I watched this the other day. You know what's crazy about what's happening over here?
There's something to that, because those guys have to stay current with their stuff. They're always like, talking about what's in the news.
Oh, dude, speaking of the news, what happened to freaking Colombia? Didn't something just happen over there?
Yeah, they had an earthquake. Yep.
They had a massive earthquake, right?
It was like a 7.4 on the Richter scale or something like that. And
what's the number? Like,
I think 10 is the most.
Oh yeah, so that's a pretty good, pretty good earthquake.
I think it's fucking, that's pretty big. Yeah, and it was I don't know what the records are, or what I wish there was a better way of explaining earthquakes than just a number, and then you're like, I don't know really how heavy that is. Let me shake you, sir. Maybe you just start shaking.
Well,
this is
the buildings go down.
Yeah, there was buildings.
Okay, well, yeah, that would be a pretty good size earthquake.
Well, yeah, but I mean, come on. Anyways, but yeah, buildings did go down. But I think people that we know and are over there were pretty safe in Cali, where our family was from. But there were other. I was
going to ask, did your family feel it? Like they felt every bit. It wasn't like it was just like in a certain section, and that was.
No, everybody that we know in that city, in Cali, they felt it really pretty well.
Wow, that's crazy.
I can't remember if it was I don't know.
That's got to be a weird feeling, right? The whole building shaking. You're inside. You don't know what's going on.
It is crazy. I've only been like a part of one, and I just remember, it's like you don't really believe it's happening. It starts to shake, and in your head, you're like, what's going on? I don't know if that's happening for real. And then you're like, oh crap, I'm moving a little bit or something. And then you're like, oh.
So you've been in an earthquake before?
Yeah, I've been like a little ones. Yeah.
Really? I've never been in one.
Can't remember where they were. I think it was in Colombia.
Huh.
Yeah. But this one was it wasn't anything compared to the one that they had recently. And yeah, it's pretty bad. They had like evacuate places and buildings that were probably anything over like 5 stories or 6 stories. I think they evacuated. I think they had the aftershock not too long ago. I think that's what Natalie said. She's been talking to her family.
So there's an aftershock from a regular earthquake?
I think that's a normal thing. That when there's earthquakes, then
so what is an aftershock? Is it when like a regular earthquake happens and then like that dissipates and then there's like an aftershock earthquake? Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think that I don't know what the reasoning why it happens. I don't know if it's kind of like it's settling. It's like how
it's like a ripple effect.
Yeah, maybe. And so this one was a lot lighter. They said, and usually that's how it goes. I think.
Do they have any friends get hurt or anything like that?
They had some people that they knew that. Yeah, they had a mother and I think it was a grandmother. I don't think it was a child. Might have been a child. It was pretty sad. But building collapsed and where they had some friends on their block and they passed, which that sucks.
Gee.
Yeah. But they're trying to clean everything out, and I think that I don't know where they're at with the cleaning wise of the streets. I'm sure that's a lengthy process after they get hit with multiple buildings that get brought down. So I don't even know how long until like you really get the final count of what the damage was. Do
they have anybody in there helping them?
I have no idea. I think they said that I think Natalie was all happy because she said that they were sending money. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was quite a bit amount of money, but they were sending over to Colombia from the States to help out. I love it.
So, okay, here comes my conspiracy hat coming out. So do you think this was man-made?
What, the earthquake?
Yeah.
By who?
What do you mean by who?
By Colombia?
By possibly the government?
They're not that smart.
Or billionaires?
I don't know, maybe. The first
thing
I thought.
You think it's a way to launder money?
Yeah, the first thing I thought was, so Natalie was like, how much are you going to actually see of that? Because it's not even laundering. Over there in Colombia, they rob. They're like, oh, we have $30 million.
I'm not saying that the Colombians are even seeing any of it. I'm saying like if the money's coming from the States and they're going to be sending money to this to help out,
you think it won't even get here?
It won't even go to them. And you're like, okay, for every dollar, 90 cents is in my pocket and 10 cents is going to them.
I wonder. I don't know, but that's hard because they're telling the public, I'm guessing, because Natalie found out, So why would the Colombian...
Well, that's
why would
the
you
point.
tell
like,
the Colombian public?
The public, they're going to see a little bit, but it ain't going to be all of it.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't doubt it. And I wouldn't doubt it on both ends.
There's $100 million that's sent their way.
Yeah.
They'll probably only see maybe a few $1 million.
Yeah. I think it was like 20. I don't think it was close to 100.
Well, I'm just saying.
I know what you mean.
Throwing numbers.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I just think I think it was closer to 20.
I think somebody got rich.
I think a lot of people got rich because you're right. I'm sure.
Who gets rich? Disasters happen. That's where people make money.
Yeah. And war.
Disaster.
Nah.
What do you mean, nah? War's a disaster.
It is, but it's different than a disaster because you think disaster
They're both
like natural.
It's all disasters.
Yeah, but you think natural is a disaster.
No, I'm saying
I know
you're thinking that it's just overall a disaster. If you have the ability to pull strings to make things happen, it's all the same. Whether you create a war or you create an earthquake or you create fires, it's all the same.
Okay, yeah, you're right. In that way, disasters is the right because you're thinking of like
it doesn't matter what the disaster is
of a pseudo natural disaster, like a tsunami. But you think it's like we're gonna take all that money for tsunami. Take all that tsunami money, dude.
I mean, it's like
I completely think that's what's going on on the Colombian side for sure. I don't know. I don't know how. I feel like you
so
can
the
have people,
American money that's, let's say, $100 million, $90 million is going into some American's pocket. $9 million is going into the Colombian pocket,
No.
Colombian government pocket, and then $1 million maybe goes to the people.
But especially now after all that, like
not even that,
all that Elon,
couple 100,000,
all that Elon Musk stuff or whatever. You think like people are paying probably closer attention, right, to what's going spending and where it's going and tracking it. You would think.
I don't know. They could easily come across as doing the exact same thing. I could easily see, like, one day he looks like a hero, the other day he's doing some illegal activity. But you probably see him as a hero, or you know what I mean? Like,
I'm a little lost, to be honest.
I'm just saying, like, if he does, like, it's almost like a magician, an act of illusion, right? You see what the hand's going on over here, but what's happening over here, you don't recognize it.
You think that's what Trump's doing?
I'm just saying, like, people in power, or just people in general that have power or authority of some kind.
I think it was Trump that sent over the money.
So very possible. He doesn't need to hijack squat anymore.
Yeah, I think he's good, dude. He got all that Venezuela oil.
You're right.
Yeah, I didn't even think of it on the state side, because for me, I feel like, but you're probably right. I'm being naive too, because I feel like it'd be harder to like steal if people are tracking it. But in Colombia, ain't nobody
who's tracking
it.
it. And who's to say?
I don't know. I thought there would be.
What price?
I don't know.
As far as what I mean by that is just like how can you,
you can do that with anything? Who's to say? Well, who's to say anything? You know,
to a degree. Look, here's one example that I know happened when I was down in Texas and Hurricane Harvey went through and wiped a crap ton of stuff out. FEMA came in with all of these trailers to house random people that lost their homes in the hurricane, right? I'd probably guess at the very least, 100 brand spanking new trailers that were all, I mean, they were just single wide trailers and they're supposed to be these temps. These trailers were nice, very nice, brand spanking new. And they sat on an airstrip for years.
Oh, wow.
Not being used, not being touched. And then finally it went for sale and auctioned off to the public.
Wow.
Because it wasn't even used. And it was supposed to be used for the natural disaster that happened there.
Well, FEMA's a freaking...
That's what I'm saying. What is the difference?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know anything.
It's just an entity's name.
You're probably right. We should burn them all. We should round them up, dude. If I had the power.
Burn them in the trailers that they came in.
Dude, if we had the power and we could just, be like, dude, you are corrupt. Get your ass over here. And
I've always kind of like had, and I don't know.
Let's make America great again.
I just don't like the restrictions that continue to keep being implemented. And that's the part where I get pretty testy. And it doesn't matter what side it is. They all have their own version of restrictions, whether it be taxes, whether it be you can't do this. You know what I mean? Dude, it's just laws. It doesn't matter who it is. They're all a part of it. And I just get bent out of shape when that type of stuff gets thrown in our faces.
Dude, 100%. And it's like on both sides, they all get so freaking turned on that about, how can we exert our power and overreach our authority.
They're all such hypocrites.
Yeah.
All such hypocrites. So frustrating. The amount of money that
there's got to be some good politicians out there. There's got to be some that are like truly, they're out there for the good. You don't believe in that.
I don't know if I believe in that.
Really?
Maybe I shouldn't say that. I think that there's people that have good intentions going into it,
Charlie
then
Kirk.
they get.
How many times can I mention Charlie Kirk on this podcast? Hey, dude, we never
Had
forget around here.
Had good intentions.
It was probably both sides that took him out. All right, let's not get taken down from this YouTube channel.
We're gonna have our cameras blow up in our faces.
So you do think?
I think there is people that had good intentions going in, and then either A, don't realize how bad things are.
I think that happens,
or
a little bit.
B, the overwhelming what can be either given to you or flip the script of like, it's not just you're going to be, you have no other option. You're either going to play ball with us, or you, your family, your friends, everybody is at risk.
So do you think that's happened before, where they've been politicians that have gotten...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely believe that.
And you think that those threats have originated from the same place, like the same office or building?
Just think that it's gotten worse. So it may not have always been that way. I shouldn't say that. I think that there's always been threats. Always, even from the very beginning of the creation of the United States. If you're a person that can make a decision, been some sort of threats. And I mean, back when it originated, I mean, there was freaking duels.
Yeah,
and there was
I read that Andrew Jackson liked to duel. I don't know if that's true or not. Andrew Jackson, the guy on the 20.
I don't know enough about Andrew Jackson.
I read that somewhere. That was pretty cool. But yeah, dude, can you imagine dueling?
Yeah. Who the heck was it? Was it
Hannibal Lecter?
Was it Hamilton? Jefferson? There was a duel, and one of them came on top.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
or died.
Was the bottom?
And was it Burr?
Bill Burr? Burr? I don't know, Burr.
I'm gonna have to look it up because it's gonna drive me nuts really quick.
Was he all like, "Brr, it's cold because I'm bleeding out"?
What do you call it?
Duel?
Well, yeah, duel.
Historical duels between.
Yeah, that's a good reference. Historical
politicians. I don't know. Are they all? I don't know. Burr.
Duel.
We shouldn't talk too much about history because I don't want to tell people I'm that ignorant.
Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr.
I freaking knew that guy liked to duel.
What? No, you said Jackson. No, Andrew Jackson.
No, I said...
You said Andrew Jackson.
Oh.
Did you mean Hamilton?
No. I think I missed... Yeah, you're right. I'm pretty sure it's the guy on the 20, and that's Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
But I maybe I messed up, and I'm thinking Hamilton. Because,
I could look it up really quick.
Yeah.
But... the Hamilton-Burr duel of July 11th, 1804. 1804. Okay, so this was actually a little while.
Yeah.
Is the most famous political duel in American history, where Vice President Aaron Burr fatally shot former Treasury Secretary Alexander Hamilton in Weehawken, New Jersey.
Had to be New Jersey. Grimy.
This lethal encounter was the culmination of a decades-long rivalry and was triggered by Hamilton's opposition to Burr's failed gubernatorial campaign and subsequent public insults. Dueling was a widespread method for... Yeah.
This came over freaking insults?
I don't really kind of like how you have this little pep in your step with me. Let's take this out back, motherfucker.
He said I had crooked teeth.
You think I have crooked teeth? Have you not seen our first president? Let's see. For politicians to settle disputes and defend their honor during the early republic, particularly in the South and West, other notable political duels include the Jackson-Dickinson.
Hey, duel. I freaking called it.
In 1806. Also in 1800. Oh, that was 2 years later. 1806.
Dang, dude. What was that about? Dude, what do you think?
Future President Andrew Jackson killed his opponent after insults regarding his wife.
Oh, I knew it was about a woman. I freaking was going to say that. I should have. But I was going to say, I think it was about a woman, too.
It was his wife.
Heck yeah, dude. That's how much we love our women. We'd freaking duel for them.
What if he was right about it, though? Like, what if he
What-
said,
yeah.
dude, your wife's a whore? And he's like, how dare they?
And she's sleeping around.
And he's just like, do you not know? I too am sleeping with her. And it was like, you, sir, we are out to the back and dueling.
Yeah, and as soon as he died, everybody's like, I think we should just keep quiet.
They're just like, wrong person survived. Because he was right. I was a part of it.
I say my wife is not a slut, sir.
Let's see.
Dude, that is crazy, this freaking duel, though. A duel is with the knife, right? With the sword?
No, with the bullet, with the guns.
Okay, this is an actual shootout duel.
Yeah.
Because I was
Take
thinking,
your step. Well, it could be take your steps, or you both just have, I think it's 10,
distance.
10
Yeah.
paces of distance, and you just take aim and shoot.
Okay.
Randolph Clay duel in 1826. Dang, oh, wait, no.
That duel's got to be a pretty...
That's
pretty
20 years
old
later. 20 years
practice.
later.
It's got to be a pretty historic
Which ended
practice here.
without injury when Senator John Randolph deliberately missed his shot to honor Secretary of State Henry Clay. Well, what the heck were they even going into battle for? The practice declined significantly after the Civil War as public opinion soared against the violence. A major legislative turning point occurred in 1838 when Representative William Jordan Graves killed Congressman Jonathan Silly, leading Congress to pass laws prohibiting duels within the District of Columbia.
That's where we became soft. As a country.
By the early 20th century, dueling laws were strictly enforced and the practice became a thing of the past. How funny would it be? Which state is it legal to duel in any 50 states?
No. At what point now?
Is it legal?
No, ain't no way,
to
dude.
Duel.
Ain't no way people are out there letting people duel,
in
dude.
any 50 states.
Well, when was the year that happened?
That last one was 1826.
That was the year.
No, traditional dueling with weapons is illegal in all 50 states, and any agreement to duel is legally invalid, and participants can face serious criminal charges such as assault, battery, or murder. However, two states, I love it. However, two states, Texas and Washington, recognize a narrow legal defense for mutual combat, consensual, unarmed fist fights.
Oh, so you can consensually fight in Washington?
Oh, is that why some people get away with like those backyard MMA fighting type stuff? Is that in Washington?
I don't think so. I don't think.
Well, where was Kimbo?
That was Florida.
Was that Florida?
Had to be Florida.
I could see Texas.
You can see Texas?
I could probably see Texas, but I think you're
Florida's
right.
a dude.
It does look like
be
a tropical
type
like
of
environment, right?
Species to want to
That
do
doesn't
backyard
mean
fight.
squat.
Yeah, it does. Florida's a freaking weird
dude.
You don't know what goes on in that cooking pot over there. Freaking.
If you would have said Louisiana, I would probably go with that. Or
One.
Georgia, or Mississippi.
Okay, you know what? I could see it both. Mississippi, Georgia. I would put Georgia off.
This is not a right to
Mississippi
fight,
and Louisiana,
but a limited defense against simple assault charges if specific conditions are met. Wow.
Damn, dude, we became fucking pussies. Can't duel anymore. What kind of country is this, dude?
You think you would want to duel with somebody?
Dude, if someone were to insult my wife, I would duel them right now. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Someone were to call my wife fat, dude. I'd shoot them 10 paces out. Wouldn't even have to think twice.
They have a gun too, you know.
Yeah, I know. But I'm quicker. Dude, that's been my new favorite thing to do, by the way, is just saying some outlandish things and pissing people off. I love it now. I'm going to start doing it more. Just to let you know. I don't really care if you play along or not, but I'm gonna freaking do it. I love it, dude. I can just see it just pissed Alden off so much.
Yeah, the latest one that you were talking about was a buddy of ours that is a pretty good basketball player.
Yeah, there's no chance I would beat this guy at all. at all.
Lock him down.
If we were playing serious. Okay, let's break this down for the folks how this happened. First of all, because you were talking trash. I don't know what we were saying. I don't even know how it wasn't trash.
It was just saying that you're not on the same playing level as him.
No, that's not how it started. That was like we were well into this bit that I was doing. I wasn't. This started somewhere, and I was like, "Fuck you guys." I don't know. I'm just gonna say this now. I don't remember how it started, but all I said to start was like, damn, I can't remember what it was that we started this. But I know I said about Drew, which is the guy that obviously nobody, even if like nobody knew a thing about basketball, just looking at our physiques, looking at our stature, you'd just be like, yeah, that guy's going to win. So I obviously, and I was
what, 6'5"?
Yeah. And I love saying this. Just because I remember when we played that game.
Take a note, he also played college basketball.
You gonna let me tell a story? Let me tell you something, because you fuckers were giving me shit about, you're gonna be able to keep up with Joe? Are you gonna be able to, Joe, you got like an easy bag. I don't remember what you guys said, but it was something like that. It was along those lines. Okay? The message, the words maybe not be exact, but the message was close to that. I think
what it was.
And so,
hold on.
During that game, all right, I wasn't the one that was fucking letting people score. That's all I have to say. And so now that happens, and I just recall that occasion, now it's like, oh, so now you can shut down Joe? No, I just said we played. You guys thought, and you were wrong. So I rest my case, Your Honor. and then at that point, obviously if Drew was playing for real, like, come on, obviously, that's like freaking, it's the easiest bet in the world. But I saw that it was bugging people, and I was like, all right,
low hanging fruit.
Thank you, Lord. This is a nice little gift. I'll take it. I'll keep down this path. And then I just kept on trugging.
I think what it came down to is who's going to guard who, and you ended up stuck with Drew. And then
you're going to the game that I'm talking about. Yeah.
And I think what it was is
you guys made some comments.
It's
okay.
Who's going to be guarding who?
Do you think comments were made or not? Do you think I'm lying about that?
No, because they were all valid points. But you had this overconfidence of like, I'll hold my own. I can keep him.
No. What was the overconfidence? Tell me what the overconfidence was.
The fact that you were trying to indicate that you could take him.
That I could take him?
Yes, that you could hold your own and stop him.
No. This is what happened. Because this is all I ever say, especially about people about Drew, is I don't think, I'm not going to let him walk over me. So my goal was just to be strong on defense. I'm not going to make it easy for him. It's not like he's going to walk to the hoop and have a dunk every time. All I was saying was that I'll get up into as much as I can, and I don't think it's going to be easy for him to just dunk on me. And then you guys
just didn't like the idea that we were saying that he is a very good ball player, and it coming across that's what you didn't like.
Separate thing. No.
Yes.
I don't mind that. That's like bulletin board. What does Michael Jordan hate when he gets pumped up for a game?
It's not that. It's the fact that we kept going after it and you didn't like it. And you're just like, okay, I'm getting over it.
Thank you. That was the fact that you guys kept going and we're thinking that it was like, oh, this guy's fucking out of his mind if he, ain't no way. And look, it turned out, there was a way.
There wasn't a way.
Yeah, you didn't score easily on me. So there was a way. And then you guys just chuck and laugh, but all right. He didn't score easy on. That's all I'm saying. And then you guys take that as, oh, this guy thinks he could really take this guy.
No, okay. You made the comment.
I don't think, and let me say this, for you, and if Alden's watching, I'm going to say it for Alden. I don't think anybody that I play against, if I'm playing against them, my mindset is I don't think it's going to be easy for him. That's my mindset. Okay? If I think that it's going to be easy for that guy with me trying everything, I'm going to be like, all right, I can't guard this guy. 100%. Is that fair?
What is it that you're trying to say though? As far as
I mean, when you go up against a ball player and you're
I'm gonna give it my all.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, they still may score easily.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
But if they don't, is that okay too?
Well, yeah, that's the intention.
Okay. Oh, but if I'm giving
the intention is to completely stop them.
This
but,
is why I think your argument's bullshit. It's because if I were to give you a hard time about guarding somebody, and during that particular game that I gave you shit about it, you fucking didn't let him score, I think you'd be like, oh yeah, you were right, huh, pal? You know, you would give me a little, you'd throw it back at me.
Who was on his team?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
It was like a pickup game at some middle school.
Yeah, I don't remember it. Alden remembers it.
I don't pay attention to who's there.
I don't really either.
I know it was.
I let a lot of that type of stuff. Like
I know
it's done and over. It's in the past, and I don't really pay too close attention.
Like I'll see the faces and I'll recognize them.
I remember the comments vaguely, but the details behind everything, don't remember.
And at the end of the day, I mean, I really don't care because you guys are right. I let myself become a fat slob. But dude, if I wasn't a fat slob, I think I would love to show you guys in surprise what people would think and see. Because I did. I love doing that. And even now as a fat guy, I think I go out there and I think people are like, oh, this is going to be easier than, you know, what they actually is. When they actually get out there and I can actually fucking move a little bit. Now, I'm not saying I'm quick. That's not the right. I shouldn't have said that. I actually know how to play a little bit. You know.
Got it. He said it. He said it. He's gonna lock it down. He's quick.
Ooh, quick is not it. But I know how to. I know the game well enough. I'm not doing well. I just know it enough where I can play a pickup game and still be okay. In that scenario, obviously, if you guys are playing in the league with better guys, because it's not like we were playing with all Drews either. Correct.
What game was this?
It wasn't with all Drews. It was just a pickup game at Morgan.
Just a pickup game?
At Morgan.
Okay.
Exactly.
You probably didn't get the ball much.
Who? Just kidding. Oh, I don't even try on offense because I'm so fat.
I'm saying Drew probably didn't get the ball much.
No, he did.
Every possession.
You know Drew. You think he's not getting the ball much?
It depends on who's playing. Some people won't give the ball. That's my point.
Every time I've seen him, well, I guess I've only seen him once or twice. I think I've only seen him like twice.
Well, I just know that like if I'm playing with him,
I've seen him.
He's probably at least going to touch the ball at least once each possession.
If I'm playing with him, I'm giving him
what I
the
mean?
ball. I'm fucking.
But at the same time, there's those players that don't give it.
I'm fucking spit shining the ball and then handing it politely in his hand. Like that's what I'm doing if I'm playing with him. But yeah, I guess you're right. But every time I've seen him play, he's been the guy that's handled the ball pretty well. Good amount of the time. That's all I'm saying.
He is a dominant force. He's tough to guard.
Yeah. He is tough to guard. But I did it. That's right, Drew. Locked you up at Morgan Middle School.
Locked you up. Maybe that might have been the word that you probably end up using.
No, I used it after you guys kept on going. But yeah, I did use locked up later. I never started off saying I locked up. You guys are acting like I'm a fucking newbie at basketball and I don't know sports at all and I'm just going to say some wild shit. I know the game enough to be like, I'm not going to lock up people if you guys are saying shit that might be irking me and I agree with, then yes, I will throw that out to jab because I know that irks basketball players when you say I locked you up. Does it not? If I go up to you in a real setting and I say, I'll lock your ass up right now, you're right there going to go after me.
Yep.
Because you hate that. So that's why I said that, motherfucker.
But I also am in kind of the same boat as you. Is like I like the feeling of coming across as the underdog.
Yeah, I love it.
A lot of people throw me in the same category of like, he doesn't look like, I mean, he might look okay, but not as in like, as good as
just a pasty white guy, dude. Mm-hmm. That's all you are.
Yep.
Just kidding. That's probably what people. But you're like you're slow. You're not quick. What are you really gonna do out there?
Yep.
And then you play, dude.
Yeah.
I give it to you.
But that's what I enjoy about it is like I don't need to talk anything. I like to just show it on the court.
Your buddies that aren't assholes, because I'm not an asshole, are like, oh yeah, you fucking suck. Yeah, you.
I don't usually say jack until it gets to a point of like unrealism.
Oh, I guess until other people are saying it, and then peer pressure gets involved, and you hop on that gravy train, and then you just pile on your pal Nick all the shit. All right, well, I will fucking break through and say, I'll lock all your asses up. I'll lock you. I'll lock Alden. I'll lock Drew.
You a hoe.
I'll lock ho. Oh, man, that is great. Yeah, this is exactly that. I'm just kidding. I mean, the only one I could really...
you know what I want to play again, though? I want to do that tournament that we played as a group the last time. Oh, yeah. I want to do that again. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with that one.
I got to get serious about losing weight.
Yeah.
Maybe I should use that as motivation. But the thing is, it's like, do I really care about your guys' opinion enough to like fucking
it's your own. That's why I give you crap about it, but as far as it's all up to you.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, it's all on you. I'm not going to be able to motivate you.
I think
you got to motivate yourself.
I think I'm going to do crack. I hear that it's a good weight loss drug.
It's better than Ozempic.
Meth
would do it, but that gives you weird face.
I mean, my face isn't normal.
No, like you get holes.
Yeah, I don't want holes.
Yeah, go back with crack.
You think if I ask for meth that doesn't give you holes, anybody has that?
Wait, no.
They don't have like, meth that you can fucking have.
Oh, yeah. What,
cocaine? I don't know what meth does to you. Does meth just make you really active?
Meth is chemically made. Like drug.
Yeah, right.
Like pretty much shit underneath the kitchen cabinet is what they always say.
Does it just knock you out?
Cocaine isn't that way.
Cocaine makes you active, right?
Yeah.
We need to get a doctor on here.
It's like party phase coming on. Yeah.
Dude, if I were to get into some cocaine, I'd lose a lot of weight.
You gotta be like Jack Black in freaking Tropic Thunder.
I might be actually. I'll still be fat. Yeah. No, I'll lose weight, dude.
Oh, dude, I gotta say, this is a completely changing the topic, but I gotta say, this last weekend I ended up going on a charter boat.
Oh yeah,
did some freaking fishing, man.
Heck yeah, boy.
Went out with my father-in-law, and we went out for some salmon and rockfish. And man, we freaking nailed it. It was awesome.
You guys made it out like bandits, huh?
Heck yeah. Dude, it was so we ended up going on over to Westport, Washington.
I've never been there.
I think it was the first time that I've been there.
Yeah.
Westport, and we were going to do this charter. So the day before that we were going to take off, and mind you, when we were going to take off, they said 4:30 in the morning.
Oh,
that is when we were going to take off.
So you didn't take off at 4:30.
No, we did.
Okay. I was like, that's what they said.
They said that the boat was leaving at 4:30 in the morning. Be there.
Okay.
And we're like, okay.
Dang, early. Rise and
shine. So the day before, we went to the boat dock, and we were like, we're going to make sure that we know exactly where we got to go, because I was planning on, I have a tough time, like, going to bed early, you know? Like, I can't really go to bed at, like, 6 or 7 o'clock.
That's so hard for me, too.
So, like, 9 o'clock, I can start going to bed and being like, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And
even that's pretty early.
It is pretty early.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at the same time, 9 o'clock isn't too terribly bad. That's at least getting dark.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. It's easier than 7.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Dude, that's so tough to try to go to bed earlier than 8.
Yeah.
8 is like the hard cutoff. Like, dude, it's too light.
You're just sitting there,
too much,
laying.
Yeah.
And then your screen scrolling.
So what time did you end up going to bed?
9.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it was like 9:45 or something like that.
You went into bed at 9, but didn't fall asleep maybe until like closer to 10.
Yeah. Anyways, so we found the parking lot that we were going to go park our vehicle at, and then we went on down to the dock where our boats were at, and there was, there's charters both left and right side of the dock, and we find the one that we were going to be going on to, and we're like, okay, we know exactly where we need to be, where we're going to go. This is what it's going to be. So
was this just you at the time, or did you guys meet up with
my
a group?
Father-in-law.
Or at that point?
Just me and my father-in-law, and then we meet up with the group
Out in the boat.
on the boat in the
Okay.
morning.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And so while we're there, we're just like, okay, we got some time to kill. We're walking down the pier and just looking at everything. And we ended up seeing a couple of seals that were out in the ocean. And man, I'll tell you what, those stinking things pop their head up out of the water, look around for a little bit, sniff the air. And when they went down in the water, it was like 10, 15 seconds they'd be in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And when they popped their heads back up, dude, they must have swam at least like 65 to 75 yards.
Crazy.
Just long distance. And you're like, what in the...
They're just super quick, dude. Seeing them,
Dude,
I bet they're super fast if you see
They
them
were
underwater.
so fast.
Huh. I'd love to see them.
We sat there for probably like 20 minutes just watching these guys go back and forth throughout the harbor.
Yeah.
And watching them. And they knew exactly where to go to get the easy fish.
Yeah.
They're just going up to all the boats and checking to see what was left over and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they knew exactly where to go.
So you're seeing them chow down, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
So they were there, and
it's pretty cool. Those things are pretty big too.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of a little intimidating when you get to see them a little bit closer.
How close were you?
We were probably like, I don't know, 25 yards away.
Dang.
Not too terribly far away.
Yeah.
They were just kind of swimming around us back and forth.
Oh, yeah, that was really close.
Yeah. But if they would have been any more closer than that, I would have been like, this is uncomfortable.
Let's take a step back.
These are big animals, because you don't realize how big the animals are until like you kind of get to see them up close.
Funny. It's probably like the size of like a slug bug or something.
Dude, they're big.
I know.
They're big.
I mean, I guess I know. I've never seen one in person, but I can only imagine from the photos. They're like tanks, dude.
It's a pretty cool little place too. Like, I mean, so they also had on that pier, they had this little shop that was in the water. And you could buy crab, you could buy salmon, you could buy rockfish, you could buy, whatever local fish is out in the ocean right there, you could get there.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Must have had, all locally caught right there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Pretty neat little place. And
little? Like a small shop?
Yeah, it's not a very big little shop,
Like a mom and pop?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then it's a neat little place. We didn't get to see everything there, but like you could see all the shops, and they had like a freaking ice cream shop, a little candy store, Mexican restaurant, plenty of seafood restaurants that you wanted to go through. I mean, it's a pretty neat little place.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
A lot of fun. Really cool. So then we pack up.
Mm-hmm.
We checked out what we needed to check out, packed up, head back, try getting an early night's rest. Wake up, get there early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
When we went down to the dock, there was 15 people that showed up.
Ooh, big group, huh?
Yeah, large group.
Dang.
And which, I mean, you're always hoping like people book it and then like cancel it and didn't show up. No, not this one. Everybody showed up except for one. One person didn't show up.
Loser.
But this guy that he was a part of a group of 4, and one of the guys didn't show up. And he was asking the captain, he was just like, hey, we paid for this little charter boat, excursion. Can we still catch for the guy that was supposed to be here? And he's just like, can't do that.
Oh.
You got it. The license has to be with somebody.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And so he's just like, well, can you have our license and we catch for you? And he's like, no, I got my own license. Like, I can't do that either.
Oh, yeah. Because he wants to catch his own fish.
Yeah.
I mean, that's easy money for him.
So, I mean,
yeah.
Anyways, he turned it down, and it was kind of funny. Just like the guy trying to do anything that he could to kind of get
more
get
fish,
a little bit more.
Heck yeah. Why did he say this buddy didn't show?
He didn't say.
No.
He didn't go into detail. We had like a pretty good group of random people too. It was pretty funny. Like very odd. There was a couple on there that like they seemed a little like not too close, but you know how like it seemed defensive. Like there was a bunch of guys that were, on this boat, and then it's him and his girlfriend, and because there's a bunch of guys, you know how it just seems like the whole pecking order, even though nobody gave 2 shits, but
you shouldn't bring a girl on a charter boat. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
She actually caught the
with the man's help
salmon.
with the man's help, I'm sure.
Yeah, with the captain.
Yeah, she caught all by herself. I hope HR does not see this podcast. We have a lady HR director.
Our HR.
Would not look good. Would not look good.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And so, let's see. And so we all piled up. Oh, the other thing was, too, that same guy that was trying to get, the extra out of all of the whatever tickets.
His portion.
Yeah. He also, right before we were about ready to take off, he was just like, hey, do I got enough time to smoke a joint before we take off? And the captain was just like, looked at him like shocked look.
That he
which
even
honestly didn't even think, like it didn't even cross my mind, but he was just like, actually, you can't even have this on that ship or on this ship. I'm federally regulated and it's illegal. So I'm just telling you right now,
charter.
Don't have it here. Get it off. Like, I mean, I totally get it. Like it's but it was kind of comical to.
That is hilarious. Dude.
Good thing that the guy even asked. Cause I mean, it could.
Wow, he shouldn't have showed the joint. Be like, hey, you smoke on here? Come on, every pothead knows that.
You don't ask.
You just be like, hey, I'm
we're in.
Just curious. Is this marijuana smoke friendly?
But I guess I think it's because when you go out into the ocean, that's not Washington State's ocean.
Yeah,
that's going to be considered federally regulated.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like a CDL type of deal. It's like it's you have a license, you have a charter, it's commercial, so we're gonna fucking federally regulate you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
So, anyways, that happened, and that guy's I call him the party guy.
Yeah, was he white?
No, he was like.
I knew he wasn't white.
Gosh, I want to say
Asian,
either Hawaiian or
called it. Same.
No,
they look
same.
Similar. Dude, how many
Hawaiian or Indian, like of that mix?
Oh, okay, never mind. That type of Hawaiian. Oh man, I love that. Oh man, so this guy wanted to smoke a freaking J, huh?
Dude, he wanted to party.
Dude, did you ever see that Hitler joke? I know this is gonna be a small sidetrack. I'm sorry. Did you ever hear that Hitler joke by Pat O'Neill?
Which one? Oh yeah,
that was such a great freaking joke with the 420. He loves smoking J's. Yeah, dude.
He was what? He was born on 420.
Yeah, and he's like, boy, does he love smoking J's. I'm like, it got everybody.
Got a lot of applause. That was a good joke. It really is.
And it was like a simple one that is I've never heard like anything related to that. You know,
I didn't know that. I mean,
I knew he was born on 420.
Was he?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah, I did.
That's funny.
I used to smoke.
That guy's freaking
marijuana.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
he is a weird.
Dude, he is so funny. Dude. That guy is great.
He's owning that weirdness.
Dude, you could just tell he was the guy that is prepared for that role.
Yeah.
Because, he nails it every time. He has so much material, I'm sure, and he's just good at what he does. So, that guy's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I think he's hilarious.
I
love just that he gets me just by coming out. He's like, folks. And that's all he has to say. And I'm like, this guy's going to start it up. I love it.
He's got his little, everybody that's good has their like own unique start of stuff.
I love it when he just folks. Yeah, he's a good one.
But going back, when we took off, it was probably like a 2-hour boating out to the site that we were going to be.
Where you were going to stop and fish. Yeah.
And of the 15 people that was on that ship, you started seeing maybe half hour, 45 minutes boating out in there. Started seeing one person getting a little nauseous, coming on out.
Oh, snap.
And actually, even before that, this is like, 4:30 in the morning. It's pretty cold.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty cold.
Yeah.
So I got my jacket on, my pants and everything. And
I hope you have your pants on.
Yeah.
That'd be a hard one.
Yeah, it's too cold.
I can't see people with my shrivel up.
But,
sorry.
As we're going out there, there's only so much room in the cabin. Like, this is a big boat, but it's not that big for 15 people, right?
Oh.
So some people are inside the cabin, and then some of us are outside, which there's a little sitting area outside. And even
sounds
with
like you were outside.
I was outside, but there still wasn't enough room to be like on the benches outside and inside the cabin. So you kind of had to be like a little bit even further outside. And you didn't want to get too close to the like edge of where the cabin was at, because if you did, every time that we would hit a wave, that thing would splash on up these big, huge waves, and it would just douse you with water.
Whoa.
I recognized that right away. I'm like, I am not getting wet early in the morning and like, troop this. This is supposed to be also like an 11-hour potential fishing trip.
Ooh, damn.
And I'm like, 11 hours?
Yeah.
It's a long time. So I'm like, I'm not getting wet. I'm not doing that right now.
Sound like my wife.
Yeah.
Why do you say yeah? What do you know?
Oh, I'm reminiscing.
Wait. Wait, what did you say? Wait, I forgot what you were saying. Okay, yeah, the boat ride.
But there was these other guys, and
Wait. Hold on. So the question, there were guys that got wet at 4:30 in the morning.
I'm getting that.
Oh my gosh, dude. What an idiots.
So
sorry.
These
it's rude.
1, 2, 3, 4 guys.
Were they younger guys?
No, they were probably maybe a little bit younger to older than me. So there was like a range. Yeah. Like an older guy that was probably in his maybe 50s, and then a guy that might have been in his 30s, and then a couple of guys that were late 20s, maybe early 30s.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was kind of an age range.
Yeah.
Anyways, these guys are getting splashed once in a while. A little mist here and there.
Yeah.
But it was enough that like the first like mist, and I'm just like, you guys aren't going to want to be out there. You guys are going to get wet.
They didn't care, huh?
And this is the typical guy thing that are odd people do this kind of stuff. Shout
out odd people. Shout out.
Odd guys will do this. They end up trying to act like it doesn't bother them.
Shout out odd guys, dude. We rule. All of us odd guys rule, dude. Nothing bothers us.
You know what I mean? Like they tried to.
Dude,
it doesn't.
I know what you mean. I am with these guys.
They get sprayed in the face with the water, and they're just like, it's whatever.
I'm
just like, instantly, I see that. I'm just like, no, I'm not freaking gonna be miserable.
Dude, I would be those guys, dude.
And so nice. So they're standing in it, and it goes from a little sprinkle. Then it starts hitting some big waves, and it's dousing them. And you see the first guy, the old guy, he's like, okay, that's enough. And he goes inside the cabin. He's soaked.
Oh, my God.
He is soaked. And I'm just like,
dummy, dude.
Oh, man.
That's hilarious.
And then there's the other 3 younger guys. They're still out there, and they are just getting hammered.
Oh, my goodness.
And then, like, you start seeing, like, the shivers coming on to them.
Yeah.
But they're still, like, acting like, meh.
Oh my God,
dude, you guys and I even said, I was just like, you guys want to come in? There's room.
I ain't no pussy, dude. Why you offering me that?
And they're just like, one guy's like all trying to pretend it. He's all acting like, it's good for you, right? I'm just like, fuck, dude.
Oh, I love those guys.
And this is where I'm like, okay, so you don't work in any sort of outdoor industry.
Oh my God.
You've watched too many movies that are trying to be men.
That's so funny, dude. That's hilarious.
So then he only lasts, I don't know, another 20, 30 minutes, which way too long.
Yeah. At that point, dude,
he's soaked. Then he goes into the cabin and he's like, yeah, that's it. That's enough. Like,
oh, man. Are they admitting that they were wrong as they come in?
I mean, I think it
Are they saying anything?
They didn't say.
Okay, nobody
just
said
that.
anything.
Like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's one guy. And then the other.
That was recognition right there, yeah.
And then the other guy, there's 2 guys left. And then the other guy ended up saying, like, yeah, he was done. And he went inside a little bit.
Yeah.
But there was one guy, he just freaking hammered it all the way out. But in the end,
he was a real man.
No.
Yeah, he was the real man, dude. We all know who the real alpha is in that group, dude. It was that last guy, dude. Shout out that last guy.
The last guy that just had to prove that guy, and it's just like, Yeah, and did you enjoy any bit of this trip?
You know how they have like Kill Tony, right? Dude, golden ticket winner for that guy.
Yeah.
that lasted that long.
Dude, taking that away.
I tried, dude. I tried, my man.
Just dumbass. That's all you sit there like, God, now you're miserable
Dude,
for the rest of the day.
Honestly, the guys that were there and they chickened out like an hour or like half an hour into it, those guys I lose more respect for. Because now you made your bed, dude.
Why?
You made your bed. No, I'm with that
both
guy.
is stupid.
I'm with that guy.
Both is stupid. All is stupid. The other guys just recognized that was stupid.
Yeah, I wouldn't get wet at first, dude. I'd just be like, if I got the first moment I got wet, I'd be like, fuck this.
But I felt bad. So like in between these guys shuffling to try and get into the cabin, one guy gets seasick that's inside the cabin. So he has to come out and he's going over to the
But
to
is
the
he
edge.
one of the guys that got wet?
No,
different guy.
different guy, and he's throwing up.
Ooh,
But he's getting soaked
as he's throwing up.
up.
Oh my gosh! Did it ever like bounced off the wave and like come back in, dude?
He was packing it up pretty good.
Oh, that's so nasty.
And then right before we ended up hitting up our destination, another guy comes out and he starts yakking
dude.
overboard. And he had a girlfriend that came with him, so then she's over there trying to,
she's being the man of the relationship.
It's like, dude, you're
okay,
okay.
sweetie.
You're okay.
Did you pack your
Hold
tampons?
my hair. Hold my hair back.
You want me to hold your purse?
And this guy, he was a big guy too. He was like this bigger.
I'm just kidding.
Bigger guy.
I'm sure he was great. I'm sure he
Big old poofy hair. He was miserable.
Man, dude.
He didn't hardly make it out until we finished one fishing hole and moved on to another fishing hole where he finally came out.
Fishing holes. How many fishing holes were there? Two? Just two?
Yep.
You got to have more holes out there.
And then it wasn't long. Oh, there was this cocky young 18-year-old too. That was
yeah.
fucking
What was he doing?
cocky little bastard.
What do you mean cocky and how?
He just had the attitude of like his shit don't stink. And then like he's 18 years old and he would indicate that he's been doing this for like 6, 7, 8 years.
Well, let me ask you something. Does his shit stink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he ended up yakking. Hey, and I'm not saying that. I'm not saying like because you yacked, you're a little bitch or anything like that.
I'm saying it, dude. I'm just kidding.
Because when I was in Hawaii, I yacked on my fishing trip over there. So to try and prevent that from happening, I took some Dramamine that night, and then I took it again in the morning.
Dang, you were dosed up on Dramamine.
That's what they suggest that you do.
Oh, okay.
That your body acclimates and that you take it the night before.
If you get too relaxed and you just get stuck there, you can't go to the fish.
Non-drowsy too. Took the non-drowsy stuff.
Oh, it's not a relaxer. It's an allergy. It's a motion sickness thing, right? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah. So fortunately, I didn't get sick that trip.
Do you think, this is just a question that popped into my head, all right? Do you think there's ever been a person that been so motion sickness that they need to take it for when they're having sex?
Oh, left field there.
Yeah. Just curious.
No, because there's got to be ways. If you get what's the motion sickness? Are you the one that's creating the motion, or
if it's my wife,
you
she's doing all the work?
Yeah, that's why I'm just like
she's on top.
Are you getting motion sickness from? Okay.
No, she
not trying to make
whoever's doing the movement, like if the guy, if they're doing the moving, then that would be the guy.
Like if they're getting motion sickness off of their own stuff, but like, okay.
Oh, that's true. If it's off your own, that probably has a big factor in it. If it's off your own movement, I bet you don't get motion sickness.
But how much is she actually really able to move you to the point where you're getting motion sickness? I mean, you got to be a pretty skinny twig.
Well, unless you're really big like me, dude, you jiggle. You know what I mean? You're jiggling like a frickin'.
How much can she move you? There's no way.
I'm like the reverb of like that big blob at the lake where you jump. It's like the reverb of me.
One end.
And then it's just reverbing. That's me, dude.
She just slaps your chest. Woo!
See, you can get motion sickness.
For her.
that's funny, dude. That just really sucks that those guys, like, you paid to go on a charter and then you get motion sickness.
So, like, the thing of it is, sucks. Like, when I went into the one in Hawaii and I threw up, I felt better after I threw up. I felt that's like true, it was like partying for me. Like, as far as like after I threw up, I'm like, woo, game time. I'm good.
You're re-energized.
Round 2, let's do it. Yeah. You know, but some people, man, when they get it,
is that what happened?
Their motion sickness for like.
Did you see that trip with some of those guys where they
one
threw
guy
up, where it wasn't or it did? It
did. Actually, 2, I should say, but one guy in particular, the whole time, essentially, all the way up until we were like almost back to the shore.
Oh dang! Dude.
I was like, dang, man, that sucks.
That really sucks. At least you get to keep the fish, right?
Yeah,
because they caught enough. Even if
it goes around, everybody's catching just the limit for everybody.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So if you didn't catch any, you still get fish.
How many are like when you go to this fishing hole? Because I in my head, I don't know whether I'm picturing a small fishing hole or if this is like a hole that fits
it's in the ocean.
Boat. So
when I say that it's a fishing hole, just there's a
spot in the ocean.
Spot in the ocean,
and then you
that the fish are at right now.
You park the boat. Oh, okay. And then you guys are all along the sides of the boat.
Right there.
Are you guys all along the sides of the boat? Is there like a designated spot?
We're all on the edge of the boat.
So how do they know? Oh, they count the fish that you catch.
Yeah.
Because how many people are manning the charter?
3. There was the captain and 2 girls.
Doesn't that seem like a little like that's a tough thing to deal with?
Dude, I'll give it to the crew too. The freaking one, she was like I'm gonna say Hawaiian style of descendant because she was freaking all over the place. So when we were fishing too,
like Moana, like on that
and
raft.
When we were casting, every time like we either lost our our bait or anything like that, she's baiting it back for us. Or if our hook broke, she'd cut that and put it on a new hook. I mean, she was on top of it.
She was the one, huh?
Her and the captain and the other gal too. But I mean, particularly those 2 were just like freaking back and forth, front and back boat. They were all over.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's cool that
she was good. And she was good that she was that way from the start to the end of the trip. She was like on it.
She barefoot?
No.
Picturing Moana.
Odd question.
I'm just like, because I've seen.
She shirtless?
Can she be? Does she take suggestions? Well, I'm just saying, like,
suggestion box on the side of the boat before you guys leave.
18-year-old is like, show tits.
But anyways,
well, I can defend myself. I was about to.
What?
I've seen videos of people that are on boats and they're really good and they were barefoot doing like tour stuff. So don't come at me.
Aladdin?
No, like all right, it wasn't in the States, obviously. This may or may not have been.
They may not have had a choice with being barefoot, dude.
I didn't even think about that. They didn't even have the budget. Dude, what an asshole I am, dude. I'm like, where are your shoes?
Their finances is everything they make goes into food.
Like, sir, we couldn't. It was either shoes or groceries this month. I was like, my bad. I'm sorry.
I got one shoe.
Oh man.
But I mean, so we ended up having, what was it, like 3 or 4 guys that were throwing up before we even made it out to our destination. And then when he drops the anchor, we finally get to our destination where he thinks that the fish are at. The captain, we're fishing at this point for rockfish. This is what we're going for. So he's explaining to us, when we just the tactics of what we need to be doing. It's got the reel has 2 hooks on it. One at the end that has bait and hook, and then there's another hook that's like another 3 or 4 feet that's up further on the line.
Oh.
So when you cast that sucker out there, you've got 2 hooks that it could potentially go after.
Wow.
And so
you catch 2 at a time?
Yes. Like it was amazing.
That's awesome.
I couldn't believe how like they were on it.
Yeah.
You threw it into the water and it was no time they were going after
already biting on it.
They were biting on it.
That's
he was trying to explain to us, you just want to throw it out there, put a little bit line out into the water and then like just start reeling it in and they'll start catching it. And as he's like explaining this, look, I already got one. And we're like, damn.
That's awesome, dude.
And so,
heck yeah. I wonder if it's like the technology that they have in boats now that you can just up there, right there now. You know,
I think so he's been doing it for I think over 20 years is what he said. And so I think a lot of it has to do with experience as well. Like he just knows
where they're at, when they're at.
Yeah,
you know,
to a degree. Plus, the other thing is like he's out there every single day.
True.
Every single day. So him and all the other charters, they're talking with each other. They're talking with each other and saying like, hey, we're doing good over here, or vice versa. What's your day looking like? And, you know, they're all communicating. So that fishing hole is not like a small little fishing hole. Like this thing's ginormous. Like it's a
Were there other boats there while you guys were
not next to us, but you could see them off into the distance, like quite a ways away. But yeah, they were there.
Yeah.
And but when we stopped, he throws the anchor out, and where that anchor is, that's roughly where we're at. But those waves that are coming in are freaking big.
Yeah.
Huge.
Wow.
And so it's rocking you back
the boat,
really good. So my father-in-law, he ends up getting sick.
Oh,
and
wow,
he starts
there.
yakking.
Oh, dang.
And he's puking over here while he's trying to reel some fish in and stuff.
He's catching, he got a bite.
And then like we bring it in, and then the gals are over there trying to take the fish off, and he's still yakking.
Just don't get it on the fish. I guess you could wash it off, actually.
But, and then, it wasn't too terribly long. You just started seeing people left and right just start puking.
Yeah. Oh, puking? I thought you were going to say reeling in fish.
Oh, everybody was reeling it in. So, like, of the fish that we were catching, too, him and I, we were the only ones at the time that was in the front of the boat. Everybody else was in the back.
Oh.
And so we were just fishing in the front, and we had a 50-gallon...
Try a little move on you, huh?
50-gallon bucket, and we were putting all of our fish in this 50-gallon bucket and filled it up to the top.
Did he try to get behind you and cast a little reel?
Yeah, we remade Titanic.
Did he blow? Yeah, he blow a little kiss in your ear. Said it was the wind. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself, dude. You guys are alone on the boat, dude. Come on.
No, we're not. We have 15 people there.
But where you guys were there, no witnesses. It was just you two out there. We don't know what could have happened.
Yeah, we got rid of all the cameras.
We scrubbed that footage. I got a family.
But we were putting our fish into this 50-gallon bucket.
Yeah, okay.
Filled that thing up, and when we were done, and it was only like 45 minutes into fishing, and we caught the limit.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
It was crazy.
For what you said, that it was going to be an 11-hour trip.
Yeah.
And you catch it in less than an hour. Crazy.
Yeah, it was insane. And so, but when we turn around and we look at everybody else, fish everywhere on the freaking boat. Like, they didn't even throw, they were just
they didn't put it in the cooler?
Throw it back out there, catch another one. And
did the captain say something? He's like,
no,
that was expected.
I guess.
Oh.
We were the only ones that was putting in the 50-gallon bucket.
You guys could have just put it here, you know? That would have been easier. So they had to pick it up.
And then they were just putting it in like a little ice chest.
Do you think there's people that like that happens and they're upset that they caught the fish so quickly?
I suppose.
Yeah.
There's people that are gonna like want the fishing experience of just being out there on the sea. Not me. I wanted to catch the fish.
That's both of it though. You go out there for a couple hours on a boat ride. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then you get a fish.
I guess you could get the feeling like, you know, you drove 2 hours to get out to your destination, and then you only fish because you catch everything in less than an hour.
Yeah.
And then you got to drive 2 hours back. That sucks.
I can get that. Because I mean, in car, if you think about it too, if you have to drive 2 hours and then it's just for like a 15-minute visit, like what the fudge are we doing? You know? Yeah.
Then we caught our limit, and then next was going to get salmon. And so we went to a different location, which wasn't too terribly far from where we were at, I guess.
Okay.
Anchored down there, and we started fishing for salmon. That one took a little bit longer, but not too terribly bad.
Nice.
But in the meantime, you still heard everybody yakking off into the background.
Every so often.
And my father-in-law.
That just turned into white noise at some point.
Oh, it was kind of comical to me.
It was like one of those songs that happen, you know, like as the noises happen. And it's like,
I got one.
It's like, okay.
And going back to that freaking 18-year-old kid that was saying like he's been fishing for whatever, and then he starts yakking over to the edge, and then he's just like, bummer, man. I just broke my 6-year streak of not throwing up. I'm like, you're an asshole, dude.
So when you were 8?
One gives It's just like, dude, whatever. Shut the hell up.
Oh, you just hate it because he's 18 and cocky, and he's just a little young. He's just 18. I say cocky, but we're all 18, and I guess I don't know if I'd be doing that. I don't think I would.
I don't know if he was trying to be cool in front of us or what.
I did know some friends, though.
Whatever,
I don't know if you know some friends of yours, maybe, but when I went to school, I could totally picture some people that were like that guy.
Oh, yeah.
That were just trying to run their mouth.
Those are just the awkward.
Cool, yeah.
I'd say that they're just the awkward people trying to be cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're just trying to fit in, so they say outlandish, cool, like, I'm cool thing.
Yeah.
And they're not.
No,
it's not your personality. It's not who you really are.
And everybody, when you say it, everybody around you is just like, oh, you know, that's not the reaction you want, dude.
Yeah.
You know, people being like, oh.
Like, even at the end of it, my father-in-law was just like, yeah, he was kind of a dick.
What if you all banded together and just killed him out at sea? Oh, man, that would have been the greatest heist. I guess it's not a heist because you're not stealing anything. But you could have been something, you know, 15 people come together.
Yeah.
Kill this one, this one annoying soul. I'm sorry.
Kill's going overboard. I think just throwing him overboard is fine.
Oh, that's killing him. Do you think
he'd make it?
Yeah, he would make it.
He'll make it.
He'd be, you know, Tom Hanks did it in Castaway.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Give him a volleyball, dude. He'll be good. All we got is this bowling ball. That'll work.
But it was fun. And then, like that party guy, he ended up catching like a king salmon or something like that. And he's on the backside of the deck, and all you could hear is just him screaming, "Woo!" Just like having a hell of a good time. When you got, you know, I gotta admit, when you got people like that who are just they're having a good time, and they themselves like to be eccentric, and they like other people to just have a good time too. Dude, they're fun to have.
If you get me on a vacation and I'm drinking, you can totally picture me doing that. That's me.
Yeah.
I'm out there.
He was having a good time.
I'm yapping my mouth.
And that's what he was doing. He was yapping. He was just like, that's the biggest one, baby. Check this out. Yeah, he was going all in. It was fun.
What if this was me from a different time?
But he was
smoked this J. I mean, dude, this sounds exactly like how I am. I'm just loud, obnoxious.
He was fun, though. We had a good time. And, like, you could tell.
Was he the only one that caught a king salmon?
No, there was 2 people that caught a king salmon, so only one other person. And then there was some other salmons that were caught, but they were pretty large, that we took a picture of them as well.
Oh, okay. But they weren't called king salmon? Is that
no?
Like they're,
so it's a different species of salmon, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know much about it.
I just figured.
But I guess they're the more rare ones because they made a big deal about it.
Yeah. Were they huge? Like, could you tell that's a big fucking huge?
Well, all of them were big. The ones that were not the king salmon that they were taking pictures with as well, they were big ones too.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing the king salmon are probably just big in general.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's the name.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Because they all looked right within the same range.
What other adjectives could a fish be that you call him king? What if it's just like a snooty fish? It's a king salmon. He's snooty with all of his other.
He's pretty puff. He's quite puffy.
Oh, dude, that.
But when we finished up and it was awesome, that same guy that was the party guy, he was like, everybody's sick too. Like at least half, if not a little bit. No, he didn't get sick.
That's exactly like I am too, because I would just piss everybody
off.
Sick.
And he had 2 other buddies that was with him.
Did they get sick?
Yeah, both of them did.
That's funny.
Both of them did.
This guy's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
But at the end, so like when we're all like, everybody's finished and we're all kind of like settling down, and he's just like, anybody want to do a shot?
Did you go like, I
was just like, I'll do a shot with you, man. We had a good catch, man. And then like my father, like, fuck you. No.
He's probably suffering, dude. He's tasting the acid.
He was done.
This asshole's talking about partying with shots.
I asked my father-in-law, "You want an egg sandwich?" Didn't want that.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's funny.
But so he pulls out this paper bag with a bottle in it, and he took a shot, and then I took a shot, and I'm like, "Oh, it's fucking tequila, dude! It's nasty of all things to take a shot with. That was a rough one. Here you go."
Yeah.
And then he was just like, "I got beer too." I was like, "I'll take that. That's what I'll take."
Oh, dude, I would be shut. Dude, we need to go on vacation. You know what? I'm gonna get hammered, and we're gonna go on a boat.
The boat one.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if I could do 11 hours, dude. If you were to,
It wasn't 11 hours. I think they
that's
say
what it was scheduled.
Well, I think what they do is they give you the range. We're going to be out for up to 11 hours or until we catch our limit.
Okay.
And I think they give that range because they want to make sure like
they let you know
we gave it all that we got.
Oh, that hours. Too.
But
yeah,
when we talked to the guy or to a couple of the guys down at the dock before we left, and we were asking them what's it look like, they were telling us, yeah, you guys are actually on like one of the best charters that are really? Down this dock, which we didn't know that at the time.
Nice. That's awesome.
So we were just like, woo!
Good choice.
And then we were asking him like, so how's it look? And he's just like, oh, he was in like at 1:30 today.
Really? You know? That guy really must love his job, dude.
So it's just like he
does
what he does good.
Yeah, that's awesome because he knew exactly what. I mean, he's out there at 1.
Yeah,
so he's probably scouting. Yeah, I bet you that's what he probably because he got there quick. Yeah, and he, there's other charters out there, so he has to find his spot. I'm sure it's not.
I think we were probably the first one to leave too.
Oh, that's probably big.
Yeah,
you got to be first dibs.
Yeah, so we left and got our stuff, came on back, and
would you recognize?
We had the gal fillet it for us.
Oh, cool! So they were able to fillet it for you.
They filleted it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You guys brought it here, huh?
Yep.
I'm about to go tear it up.
We're gonna freaking tear it up tomorrow.
Heck yeah!
We'll get some pictures.
Our fishing
we'll get some pictures
buddy,
for our next episode.
Yeah.
We'll show some pictures of it.
Oh, dude, I'll show some pictures of my fat ass eating the taco. Get out of here.
We're gonna do some street tacos, and we're gonna do, I guess, just a regular salmon.
I didn't ask
baking.
Sorry, I didn't ask ChatGPT what sides to make. I forgot, but I'll ask, and then I'm not going to work tomorrow, so
yeah, that's gonna be your job.
No work.
I got the salmon and the rockfish. We got quite a bit of fish too.
Yeah,
quite a bit.
We're gonna be.
I came back with 2 salmon, which they filleted both sides of the salmon, so you got 4 fillets out of it.
And those are pretty big ones, I bet.
And then my father-in-law got 4 fillets, so we had 8 fillets of salmon.
Yeah,
and then however much
freaking
rockfish that we came out with.
He can't take that on a plane, can he?
Yeah, you can.
Would it be good?
Yeah, you just get it. You freeze it now, and then put it in one of those like styrofoam coolers with some ice on it, and just carry it. Yep.
And you can do that?
Yep.
That's cool. Is he going to do that?
We did it with his deer.
Oh,
that he shot over in Idaho.
That must have been a big ass cooler, or was it just a little bit of meat that he took?
No, we butchered it all up and stuff, and
but like that's
stuck it in one of his carry-ons.
Yeah, really?
Or his carry-on, and then one that went underneath the plane, I think.
Wow.
And I mean, it was like November or so when we did it. So like when we butcher the deer, like we hang it up outside, and it's so cold that that's essentially a freezer as it is. So I mean, when we butchered it up, it was.
You ever go like Rocky and freaking train? Yeah. No, it's not a cow, but No,
it'd be like hammering ice.
Dude, that would kill. I have a lunatic oldest brother, and dude, when he was younger, he would like wrap freaking like. It seemed like I don't know what the difference between twine or rope is, but it's a very, very tightly round rope, and it was like it hurt a little bit if you rubbed it too much.
Oh yeah,
and it was one of those, and he would wrap that on a board, dude, and he would just like punch it, and he thought that would like, and maybe it's true that it would harden your knuckles.
Probably.
He's a pussy anyways.
Anyways, I would be like Tom and Jerry, but Tom screaming, "Ah!"
That is a pretty good Tom screen, dude. You start punching some deer freaking carcass, dude.
Just one punch.
It just explodes with one finger. Oh, man.
But overall, it was a success. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good blast. We're going to do one on the Blackstone, and we're going to do one in the oven.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. The oven.
And then whatever side that you're going to get.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be great.
Beer.
So I'll get beer and chips. I'll get some Lay's.
Well, I mean, if it's
potatoes,
fish and chips.
Yeah. I mean, the chips are an easy one because my kids like chips, and I think kids like chips in general.
Yeah.
So it's like a side that they can have. And
well, we did cook some up that evening, right? That evening? Yeah, I think we cooked some up that evening, and it was good.
Yeah.
My father-in-law did a really good job.
Cool. How'd you do it? On the stove or what?
We have another Blackstone that's like smaller that fits with our camper and stuff, and pulled that out and just wrapped it up in the tinfoil.
Mm-hmm.
And he had all the seasoning. He put lime and what was the other thing? Lime and pepper, and then probably some other. And then he tried another seasoning like a universal seasoning. Oh, okay. He didn't really care for that. I liked it actually. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But he said he wouldn't do that one again.
No, the universal one, was it for fish or it was?
No, it was
universal.
It's universal.
You know how they have like the fish seasoning.
Yeah, no, it wasn't fish seasoning. It was like universal. You put it on, like a hamburger or something along those lines.
Whatever quick you don't want to season.
Yeah, so he didn't care for it. I thought it tasted pretty good, but lots of butter.
Yeah,
it was good.
Butter.
Surprisingly, because I'm not actually like a big fish fan. Like that's not something in fact, I would not order fish at a restaurant.
The only reason though is for me is because I just like another food better. So like I'm not, if I'm gonna buy something,
and fish isn't cheap, so it's not like for what you're gonna get.
Yeah, I guess
you want to make sure that you damn well like it.
I guess
fish isn't one of those like top tier meals that I would usually go for.
No, same here. I mean, I guess I do know people that, they would pay their money.
Yeah, they do.
Fish, and that's how you know we're not fish guys. Yeah.
One of my buddies, Ben, he's that way.
Oh, yeah?
He loves fish. And he wants me to go to Alaska and do a big, huge fishing trip with him.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. It's a
you should go.
Yeah, it's...
You should bring my friend, Mark Goldstein.
Mark Goldstein.
I don't know, just a Jewish name.
Yeah.
You should bring a Jewish guy. Make it interesting. Dude, that would be...
He'd probably get us the best deal of bringing them all back.
Look, all I'm saying is we should start a fight club.
Bye, quit your bitching.